Hey there, Internet. This is a new channel called Peeve. I guess I'm Peeve now. I actually run another channel as well called Ding, so that's neither here nor there. This is a new channel, and I hate PvP games, and I love PvE games, so I made a new channel, and it's all about games that you only play against the environment in... I'm making it sound shit right now, aren't I? Basically, I'm starting in Destiny, and we're going to set ourselves a little challenge. We're going to go on a quest to get exotic stuff. As soon as I get one piece of exotic armor and one exotic weapon, I'm gonna stop recording this shit. And I guess you're gonna be here with me for it. And I actually deleted my best character for this, so you better be fucking grateful. That's 2 times I deleted one of my best characters. And yeah, let's see if this game actually loads. Good thing about always online games is that people with shitty internet like me have fun trying to get into the game. So it's even a challenge at the main menu. Isn't that's pretty, innovative. I can assure you, during this playthrough, there's probably going to be a lot of lagging out because the internet here is just so god-awful. I'm moving out soon, though, so that's good. Hopefully the internet will be better there. Good old British telecoms. Piece of shit. Anyway, so here we are. Here's my other Titan, and here's the other Titan. We're gonna start a new character, and it's gonna be a Titan. Because Titans are just the fucking best, and I hate Hunters, and I'm not a massive fan of Warlocks, so we're gonna go with Titan, and I don't care what you think. So we can get an Exo, I don't know, I'm most... Like, the character I've made the most is a human. I feel like that's a bit overdone. I already have an Awoken, so let's go Exo. Let's go female Exo. Why not? I've turned subtitles on. I personally hate subtitles. But it's for you chumps. Well, for anyone who gives a shit about this game anyway. I found out recently that that's not the case. Not a lot of people actually like this game. Go figure. Not sure why, to be honest. I mean, it's a decent game. Let's get super effeminate here. Yeah, I like that. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? That's just so... If it was real, would put my dick in it. Alright, so what... I don't understand... Who would use that? That's just really weird. Maybe I'm just weird. I guess I did just say I put my dick in that thing, if it was real. So, I suppose I'm weird. What do we put on this thing? Let's look around. I'm liking that. Yeah, let's have a chunk out of our head. Why not? Can we have a color for it? Oh my god, it can be pink. Awesome. Let's make it light blue. Because why not? 7. It's a bit on the nose. Well, it's actually above the nose. 37. I don't think that's 37. That's, however many dots that is. I'm not going to count. Ooh, a splat. I don't like these very much. I mean, that's okay. It's kind of weird, though. I'm gonna go with the splat. Let's make it brown. Like she just ran through like a sewage or something. Sewage pipe. Got something nasty in her eye. Let's go. Right, so this isn't really a let's play. This is more of a journey. I'm gonna start a series of journeys. I hate Activision, by the way. Side note. I feel like I should make a whole lot of journeys. I don't know why. I feel like it. I feel like doing things, so I do them. And, we'll see how this turns out. I feel like this is going to be a lot of gameplay, because the character I have, the pink one that you saw in the menu, yeah, I've put many an hour into that, and it's only just got its first legendary, item. It was the give-take equation fusion rifle. And you have no idea how long that took me. So, yeah, let's fucking... Can I skip cutscenes? I can skip cutscenes. That's brilliant. I've seen this thing 100 times. I'm sure everyone else has. No one's here. Well, someone probably is here to watch the cutscenes, but we're not catering to one person. Apart from me. because I'm making this shit. I cut my toe today. It really hurts. Also, one of the dogs pissed all over the floor. Again. I have 2 dogs. They're not mine. They're my parents. I have my parents. Fucking leave me alone. And the dogs, yeah, they piss on the floor all the time. Yeah, although the weird thing is, like, yesterday, I locked them outside from 7 in the morning to, like, 1 in the morning. They were outside. Let them in for 6 hours, put them back outside again at 7, and there was piss on the floor. They didn't take the huge opportunity that they had whilst they were outside to piss on the grass. Like a normal dog. I don't like dogs. Cats are better, gonna be honest. I like cats. They're cuter, they're fluffier, they're softer. They have a softer voice. And they fight better. Ha, this guy isn't gonna be... The ghost is... I don't know if you know. It's pretty big news, but Nolan North is replacing Peter Dinklage as the ghost. I don't know how everyone feels about that. I was somewhat complacent, but I kind of... I don't like it that much. I don't see the reasons that they had for changing it to Nolan North. I don't think were too justified. They were like, oh, Peter Dinklage doesn't sound enthusiastic enough. That's kind of true, but that's just how he is, I guess. I mean, I liked him as the ghost, if I'm 100% honest. I'm also kind of ill. Is it possible? What is what possible? That you found a dead robot with a hole in its head. Although it was probably a skeleton if you look down, but they were careful not to look down. Eyes up, Guardian. I wouldn't say EXO because then we would have to record 3 more lines. Well, 2 more lines.
You don't know how long I've been looking for you.
How long have you been looking for me, Peter?
Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't.
Hats off to Bungie for not making a story out of this.
This is falling.
To be fair, without the story, this game becomes a lot easier to play at, like, extensive periods. I said periods. Periods is a thing that girls have. I deserve that. Come on, alright. You have no idea how many times I've seen this fucking segment. During the beta, I started like 15 new characters just to play the beta part over and over and over. And then when the game came out, I did that again. So I've made a lot of characters. I spend a lot of time in this game. Namely because, in my opinion, there's not a lot of games out there that are as good as Destiny on the next generation. That doesn't mean there are none. I'm not saying that GTA 5 is awful. I do like GTA 5 a lot. I just find this easier to cram hours into. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just really, really weird. We've already covered this. We already know that I'm really, really weird. And, this is the only time you'll ever see fancy lighting in this game. I think. If my memory serves me correctly. Yeah, okay. Thanks for E3, Bungie and Activision. I'm only too happy to blame Activision for this game. Yay, cost of. Okay, so I've got a friend who still has this rifle. And I'm not entirely sure why he still has this rifle. It's the shittiest thing in the game. Aside from the story, topical humor. It's not really topical at all. I mean, when did this game come out? 2014? Was it 2014? It must have been. It can't be like over a year old already. Yeah, because we're still in year 1, so it was 2014. Is it September? I believe it was September. September 7th, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. It's not even that important, really, is it? Bloody hell. Alright. I've got another friend who was screaming during this section of the intro. She was, she just, like, blind fired and just sort of did that and was screaming.
Let's see what's inside.
So that's fun. Yeah, the same shotgun you get every single time.
Trip
Tripwines!
Don't touch them.
Don't touch them! Why fucking... Why not? What if I want to? What if I'm gonna touch one right now? Oh, he didn't last very long. Where's the... Yeah. Don't... Oh, that hurt. Fucking asshole. So I was thinking to myself while I started this channel, maybe I should make this clean. And I think I've already ruined that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've already ruined that. Oh well. This isn't tedious. No, it's not actually that tedious. It's kind of fun. It's a guilty... Destiny is a guilty pleasure of mine, and it's kind of sad to say that. Because, like, someone will ask me what's your favorite game, or do you play a lot? Well, actually, no one asks me that, because I have no friends. Although I've already had an anecdote about 2 friends, but shut up. Someone will say, what's a good game? What's a game that you like playing? And it'll either be Payday 2, and they'll go, what's that? And I have to explain, you just rob banks. And it's really fun. Also, I think I'll be making a journey in Payday 2. Where the fuck is this guy? Stop! Twat. Where was I? Anyway, I've started this story about 4 times now. Someone will say, what's a game that you like playing? And I'll say, Destiny. And the recoil that they produce when I say that, it's kind of sad, because this game isn't awful. I mean, sure, the story's lacking, but people play Call of Duty, and the story might as well not be there. It's so awful. Alright, I keep forgetting to take cover here, and I keep forgetting that I'm at level 1 now, so I need to tone back the badassery. That'll come later. You'll see. Excuse me for that. I'm not feeling very well. There's a lot of dust in this room. That's probably why. Ugh. It's also, I live next to a field, and it's harvest, and I have very bad hay fever, and I always have. And, that'll be, contributing factors. Also, a lot of spiders come from the field into the house at this time of year. And I really hate spiders. So, during recording, I might see a big black spider on the wall, and, just freeze for a minute. If that ever happens, it's either because I'm thinking about the next thing to say, or I'm holding in a fart, because I need to be nice to the internet, although I probably won't hold in a fart if I have one. Or I've seen a big black spider on the wall. That'll be why I've frozen. This is very, very easy. Then again, hey! Alright, so. Should we choose our... Oh, we should have chosen our class a little while ago. Should we go Defender or Striker? Let's go Striker. I like Striker. Let's get a flashbang. Yay. So, we're nearly at the end of this first mission. Here we go. Come on. Back off. Back off, mate. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking, they just keep coming, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Feel my flashbang. Okay.
There's a ship. Clear him out.
I think that's the first time you ever see a Guardian... No, that's not true, is it? That's the first time you ever see your ship. Like, up close, to scale, and you can sort of look at it. It's only for a few minutes. It's not even that, if you're quick about it. Is that Captain dead already? Did I kill him? I don't even remember. That's how, like, mind dead I am about this game now. I just sort of do it, and I don't even take... You know, I don't even pay attention anymore. I just shoot things. Alright, thanks Dinklage. Dinklebot. I wonder what the new name for the Dinklebot will be when Nolan North steps in. Ninkle? No, it can't be because it's Dinklage. So,
It's been here a while.
well, Nolan Bot doesn't sound fun, does it? It's just... Maybe I'll call it Drake. Nathan. Nathan Bot. No, that's not so good either. Uncharted Bot. What else is Nolan North in? I don't even remember. Is he in Assassin's Creed? Yes, he's Desmond Miles, isn't he? Okay, so... Desmond Dinklebot. No, that's awful. See, there's nothing compares to Dinklebot. This is impossible. Why have you tasked me with coming up with a new name for the Nolan bot? Because Nolan bot is awful. Northbot. Borth. No, it's fucking awful. Why am I even thinking these things? Boy, my arm sucks. Tell you what, come back in like 30 plus hours of footage and that thing, my Guardian, will look fucking awesome. I have 311 gigabytes free on my hard drive right now. So we'll see if I can actually record all of this. I hope so. Also, if there's an audio problem, I'm recording my voice and the game audio on one line of audio, so if something fucks up, that's, well, it's 16 minutes recording, fucked up, just gone, already, done. Forget about it. Okay. That was a fun noise. Oh, I didn't even get an engram or anything, that's just not very nice. Okay, well, that's the first mission done. Arcadia class jump ship. Most people just don't bother upgrading their jump ship because there's absolutely no point. Like, seriously, I think for this character I might or might not. That's okay, I'm just gonna rewind and say what I just said. I think for this character I might or I might not. I just said fucking nothing. This is what this game does to me. It's just something to numb the brain. I like the music though. Mario Donald's fucking god. Also, I'm not sure why that shot existed. Like, why all the lightning? Other than to show off the new graphics engine or whatever. Yay! That's how it looks cool from here. Although they haven't actually rendered it all properly from here yet. Okay, here we go. I never noticed that. They didn't render the tower properly in that scene. Oh dear. That's not good. I'll have to go back and analyze that shit. Also, there are trees on top of this thing. I didn't realize. Here we are.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the traveler can still protect.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Now,
I wonder if fast food chains still exist. Do you think KFC still exists in this universe? Like down there there's like a McDonald's. I wonder if there are any fat guardians. If I existed in this world, I'd be a very fat guardian. I am the guardian of KFC. I don't know where to go from that, so I'm just going to drop it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. So I don't know how long an episode should be. Should we say 2 missions? 2 missions sounds like a good length. It's, I'd prefer an episode to be longer rather than shorter. Like, 20 minutes doesn't really, it's not really satisfactory for me. So, well, I think we'll push it. We'll be brave. We can be heroes. Heroes. Fucking load! Jesus! What are you doing? Are you trying to connect me to a fucking server? What? I don't even remember what comes after this bit. Am I in the tower? I think I'm in the tower. Couldn't you try and connect me to a server whilst I was in the cutscene? Couldn't you have done that? Is that impossible? I thought you were Bungie. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm just so angry, you know. The hormones just flowing through me. Ever since I injected myself with that thing I found, like, I just, you know, can't control it. Right, okay. Yay, new... Yeah. Right, rule. I'm not going to buy any armor. I have to unlock it. Why? I hear you ask, because I fucking said so. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Bye-bye. You know, just... I'm not asking you this. Well, actually, I want you to stay. Please stay. I don't want to be alone. I wonder what... Okay, so... Does Destiny really try and pair me in a social space with players of the same level? I guess that's clever, but is it 100% necessary? Well, I guess if you're trying to find people to go on like a mission with you, I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna start to. Right, so here's the first decision. I can never decide. Because they're all essentially equal. They all have 26 attacks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a cheap bastard, right? I've got an RNG app on my iPad. Where is it? I forget. Okay. We're gonna let the fucking computer decide which one I should choose. So it's number 1 to 4. Done. Come on. It's not hard to generate a number between 1 and 4. I could have done this myself by now. Generate. 2. We're gonna go with the pulse rifle.
Try it. See how it feels.
Which is funny because of all the... Hang on, my TV's about to turn itself off because it's really smart. There we go. Right. Yeah. Which is funny because of all the weapons on that list, the pulse rifle is my least favorite. I'm not the smartest of people. I think you know that already. Okay, so I've got a pulse rifle now, so that's nice. Oh, the pointless part. So I was watching the oh, I can't remember what they're called. The ride-alongs, I think. The Bungie ride-alongs for Destiny. And you know, like in between the big hubs, like the moth yards and the steps, there's like the really long corridor bits. I didn't know this. I had a suspicion, but I didn't know that those are actually for loading in the game. And the only reason they have that is because the game was on 360 and PlayStation 3 as well. So if they just ditched the previous generation, the game would probably run a lot better than it does even on the next generation consoles. Which is interesting. I think, I don't know if it's about time to move straight to the next generation yet, but it's getting there, I think. Alright, go to orbit. Let's do another mission. Because I don't think there's anything else for me to do right now. I don't know when you can get bounties. Like, most of my time in this game will be collecting bounties and stuff. You want to hear a fun noise? That was fun. Okay, right, sorry, I had to cover the the loading times. The loading times are... What? Okay, I just hit Earth and it took me back to that. That was strange. Huh. Alright. I can't even remember what the 360 version of this game looked like. You see what I mean about this game? Just numbing my mind. It just, you know... It takes all the mental processes, condenses it into shoot this, and then that's all I think of. I'll bet you probably can't read those subtitles on that white cloud background. Because I sure as hell can't. Maybe I should get my glasses. Nah. Can't bother. Oh, come on now. Okay, here we go. I can't remember what this mission is. Okay, alright. Oh wait, this is the one with the... Oh, I can't do the double jump yet. Okay. I didn't know that happened. I didn't know there were birds on the floor that you could run into and then they fly away. I'm sure I've seen it a million times before. I just never ever noticed that. Okay, I know how to see my objectives. He says that and he presses the wrong button instantly. I hate the new start and select buttons for the Xbox One. Although they were called start and back on the 360, but whatever. I played PS2 for a long time. I was going to get a PS3 as well. I got a 360. But I think the PS3 was announced before the 360. Don't quote me on that. That's not true. Probably not true. And I was always, well, me and my brother were always big on PlayStation at the time. I'm talking all over Dinklage right now. I don't even care. Yeah, so we saw the PlayStation 3 was a thing. Like, it was gonna be a thing. And my brother was like, holy shit, we really need to get that. That's a really awful impression of my brother. But we had a PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was mine. And then my brother somehow acquired an Xbox original. I'm not entirely sure how he did that. Like, the first Xbox. Then I got Halo on that, and that was just the awesomest thing in the world. That got me hooked on first-person shooters. I'm going through my life history right now. It's very boring. Fucking yeah, but I had the PlayStation 2, and I don't recall there being a first-person shooter on the PlayStation 2 that felt anywhere near as fluid or played as nicely and, ran as well as Halo 1 on the Xbox. So, I slowly transitioned over to Xbox. Then I got an Xbox 360, around the time... Oh god, when did I get a 360? Okay, my brother got the first 360. Yeah, we've been through a few. There's a long story behind that as well. My brother got a 360 around the time Saints Row, I think, was coming around. I'm not entirely sure. I remember playing Uno a lot on Xbox Live. My brother had an Xbox Live account called Massive313. I don't know what that means. To this day, I don't understand why that was a thing. Oh, okay, so I forgot that engrams are a big thing to me now. What was I saying? Fucking Scout Mail Type 3. Yeah, so we got a 360, and then not too long after that, when was Halo 3? Halo 3 was announced 2006, released 2007, I believe. This is going back a while. Yeah, Test Drive Unlimited was a thing as well. I like Test Drive Unlimited, because there was like an Xbox Live, like, player-to-player, like, trading system, and you could sell your cars, and what I used to do is I used to make money from selling cars at slightly above the price I paid for them, and I worked my way up the car chain all the way to, like, McLaren Mercedes or whatever, without even playing any of the game missions or anything. So I was racing against, like, really, oh, there's a gold chest, like, hey, you have a gold chest. I was playing against, like, super slow cars, like Volkswagens and stuff. I don't even know if they're in Test Drive. Do not quote me on anything I'm saying right now. I could be bullshitting. Absolutely every word that comes out of my mouth could be a lie. Is this the end of the mission here? I don't know. Oh, I think it is, because then the dude comes out of the hole. So yeah, I got Test Drive Unlimited. I enjoyed Test Drive Unlimited. Then Xbox Live came around, and that became a thing. And because we had an Xbox at the time, we didn't have a PlayStation, I became an Xbox person. And at that point, you can't really flip-flop between the two, because you need to, well, nowadays, you need to pay for 2 subscriptions. And I don't want to do that. And I don't really have the money for it either, so... Anyway, oh, I shouldn't get too close to this guy, should I? It might break my heart. Oh, balls. I keep trying to tap A twice and do the, the fly thing away, but it just doesn't work. So Halo 3 came along, and Halo, by Halo 1, I was just a Halo fangirl. And, I know way too much about Halo now. Like, it's weird. And I'm currently going through reading the book. Like, some of the friends I have, I'm gonna drop his name. Carl. Yeah, Flash Portal. I think some of you may know him as, if anyone's watching this shit right now. Yeah, he knows a lot. He knows everything about Halo, and so does Tim. Fucking, what's his name? Delta, Mr. Slayer. See, I wouldn't usually struggle thinking of these names, but I'm playing Destiny, so I am. So Halo 3, and then I got my own Xbox. An Xbox 360 arcade. It was the white one. Do you remember that? Jesus. Oh, greening. I don't think I can even wear that yet. So, yeah, I got my own account. My first gamer tag was Blackbird206, because the Blackbird is my favorite bird, and my favorite car was a Peugeot 206. I don't know why. I think it was because of those two grill things on the bonnet. I actually have one now. I drive a Peugeot 206 because I'm fucking awesome. So Halo 3, and then I started making friends on Xbox Live, and at that point, you just can't switch to PlayStation 4, you know? Because all my friends are on Xbox Live, and I'd have to start anew. But I have some friends on PlayStation Network, and they're all people I know in real life, and that's not a bad thing, but then they're never online, ever, so I'd just be here like, hey, I'm on my own. That's 2 missions, by the way. So you can fuck off now. So yeah, that's why I have an Xbox One, because Halo, essentially. And I don't even like where Halo's going. I'll get into that more later. Oh yeah, there's this cutscene. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that just lovely? Oh, it's just so adorable. I just want to squeeze it and stroke it. Also, that tower's had better days. There's more birds back there. The birds did not fly away when she had to walk around the corner and then onto that bridge, and she was closer, like,
There was a time
before she was on the bridge, she was close to the birds,
when we were
and the birds did not fly away at that point. Also, that's Bill Nye, and that's weird. Not Bill Nye the Science Guy, the British Bill Nye. He's nowhere near as intelligent, but he's an awesome actor, and he's very funny. I didn't know that, because he didn't sound like Bill Nye. That's weird.
You must have no end of questions.
Also, my character looks absolutely fucked.
In its dark earth, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its
I don't even know why I'm listening to
as
this.
a weapon.
Can I skip this? No, I
To
can't.
protect
I can go to my stats, though. Okay, so let's look at
do
this.
what the traveler
This is more interesting.
no longer can.
I'm gonna wear that for now.
What
Oh, doesn't that look cool? There's that weird thing on it. It's like a growth.
I could tell you of the great
Oh, it's even putting the subtitles up there for me. Isn't that lovely? I'm not even reading. Okay. Oh, I've got a gold visor now. That's very sexy.
I could tell you
It's like
of
EVA from Halo. Alright, what else have I got?
its
A
ancient
ship. Yes, I'm aware of that.
There are many
I can upgrade my dude.
told throughout the city
Or-
to frighten children.
Fucking would call it a dude. Why not? Alright, so I need to finish
Lately,
this.
Those tales have stopped. Now,
I could tell you a full story.
anyway,
There are many tales.
the darkness is coming.
Nope. Okay, not going to tell us
We
about
will
any
not
of the story.
survive
Okay.
it this time.
Its armies
See, the thing about Destiny
fallen are just the
is that the story lies in the Grimoire
We
cards,
must
I
push
guess.
back the darkness.
Like, all the info's there, you just need to go digging.
And beyond.
And at that point, it's
Join
not... The story isn't in the
Ghost
game. And I had this argument a while ago. Oh, I forgot about the splash on the right. I had this argument a little while ago. It was about the Halo novels and stuff.
I did. I'm sure.
And, I don't remember what it was. I think it was, something to do with Halo Reach, or... Halo 4. Yes, Halo 4. Why things in Halo 4 were the way they were. Like, why the Covenant were, attacking you again. And why there even was a Covenant after what you did in Halo 3. And, Carl, Flash, was like, well, you have to read the books. And if you read the books, then it all makes sense. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have to read the books. The book part should be the expansion to the story. It shouldn't be integral to it, I don't think. Like, you're either a super nerd. Well, super nerd, okay, I'll take that back. You're either a really huge fan of Halo, or you don't know anything about the game. And I don't like that about Halo. Anyway, that was the first step in our long and tedious journey into Destiny. We're already level 3. We've made it 3/20ths of the way towards getting level 20. I don't know what that means. So, yeah, thanks for watching.